Question 7, page 352. I is equal to integration sin x upon sin x minus a. Here sin, here is also sin. Here is x, here is x. No minus a. So subtracting a and adding it, we get our answer. Right? So hint is adding and subtracting a here. So sin x minus a, I am subtracting it. So have to add a whole upon sin x minus a dx. So sin a plus b formula. So applying that formula, integration sin x minus a cos a plus cos x minus a sin a whole upon sin x minus a dx. Right? So now taking bifurcating this, sin upon sin is will be got same. So cos a is constant. So answer will be cos a integration dx plus sin a is constant. So writing outside of the integration sign, and cos upon sin is cot x minus a dx. Integration of 1 is x. So integrating this, what we get? Cos a into x plus sin a as it is, and integration of cot x is log mod sin x. So answer is log mod sin x is x minus a, and this is a linear function. So no need to divide by coefficient of x because coefficient of x is 1. Right? So this is your final answer. We have some space. So question number 8. Question number 8, page 352 is given I is equal to integration. Question number 8 is very important example for MCQ. E raised to 5 times log x minus e raised to, I think so it is 4 times log x. So 4 times log x whole upon e raised to 3 times log x minus e raised to 2 times log x dx. So this is nice question and important for MCQ. Right? Now you know e raised to log x base means e to the power, log is there and base are same, then answer is x. So answer is x. Right? So taking this 5 to here, this become x raised to 5, and there is no base means already base e, we have to consider as a base e natural logarithmic function. Right? So answer of this is x to the power 5. So answer of this is x raised to 5 minus taking 4 to here, answer is x raised to 4. So this is x raised to 4. Similarly, this is x cube and this is x square. So x cube and x square dx. Now x raised to 4 is common in numerator, and from denominator x square is common. So taking that common, we get x raised to 4 common. So x raised to 4, remaining is x minus 1 whole upon. From denominator is x square common. So taking that common, we get x square into x minus 1 dx. This will be cut, and this is integration x square dx, and integration of x square is x cube by 3. Right? So answer will be x cube by 3 plus c. So this is a important question. Now question number 9 is also small question for MCQ. Page 352. I is equal to integration. Question number 9 is I is equal to integration cos x upon square root of 4 minus sin square x dx. 4 minus sin square x dx. Right? So answer is sin inverse sin x by 2 plus c is the answer. Right? Now this is 4, there is 2 square. This is sin whole square. So instead of x, sin is here. So if we assume for sin, the derivative of sin is cos is here in numerator. So let us assume sin x is equal to t. So let sin x is equal to t. So derivative of this, that is cos x dx is equal to dt. So this cos x dx is dt. So I is equal to integration dt upon under root 4 minus t square, and this is the formula for sine inverse. So answer is sine inverse t by 2 plus c. And what is t? T is sine x. So answer will be sine inverse sine x by 2 and plus c. Got it? Question number 10, page 352. I is equal to integration sin raised to 8x minus cos raised to 8x upon 1 minus 2 sin square x cos square x dx. So this is power 8, and formula for you have only for power 4, right? Either for power 2. So I am writing this cos raised to 4x, either cos raised to 2, cos square x raised to 4 minus cos square x raised to 4. Sorry, here is sine. Sorry. This is sine, right? Whole upon 1 minus 2 sin square x into cos square x dx. Now you know factor of a raised to 4 minus b raised to 4 is a minus b, either a plus b, a minus b, and a square plus b square. These are the four factor for a raised to 4 minus b raised to 4. Here a is sin square and b is cos square. So factorize this integration. This is sin square x plus cos square x. This is sin square x minus cos square x, and this is a square. A is this, so square, that is sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x. Got it? We have to square this. A is sin square, so a square is sin raised to 4x whole upon 1 minus 2 sin square x cos square x dx. This is 1. If we take minus common, then this is the formula for cos twice x. So taking minus common from here, this is 1. This is cos square x minus sin square x, right? And you know sin raised to 4 plus cos raised to 4 is 1 minus 2 sin square cos square. So this is 1 minus 2 sin square x cos square x, right? Whole upon this is 1 minus 2 sin square x cos square x and dx. So this will be cut. Cos square theta minus sin square theta is cos 2 theta. So this will be minus integration cos twice x dx. Now integration of cos is sin twice x, but the coefficient of x is 2, so divide by 2. We will get sin twice x by 2 plus c. So this is your answer, right? Now then question number 11 is also nice question. So I am writing here because there is a space. So question number 11, page 352. I is equal to integration 1 upon cos x plus a into cos x plus b and dx, right? While we are starting this chapter of integration, in beginning we get a question of like this: if there is a both cos, then you have to adjust the formula of sine in numerator, right? Both same, then answer formula is you have to apply for sine, and both sine and cos different, then apply formula of cos. So here both are same, so we have to adjust the formula of sine. So I am writing here, suppose sine, right? Then this is x plus a, and this is x plus b. Now we must have to remove the variable. That is, if I put minus sign here, then xx will be cut. That means I multiply by sine, xx cut. So a minus b. So dividing by 1 upon sine a minus b, and multiply by sine a minus b whole upon this term as it is. So x plus a cos x plus b as it is, and dx. Now applying formula of sine a minus b, right? So I'm writing from here, some slightly here, 1 upon sine a minus b integration sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Got it? Sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Alternate, right? Whole upon, and this is dx. Cos x plus a cos x plus b. Now bifurcating this, what cos x plus b and cot x plus b will be cut. So sine upon cos is 10x, right? So we will get 1 upon sine a minus b integration. This is 10x plus a minus. Now here cos x plus b cancel. So sine upon cos is again 10. So answer is 10x plus b and bracket over dx. Got it? What we did that you know. Now integration of 10x. Integration of 10x is log mod sec x, right? So answer will be 1 upon sine a minus b log mod sec x, that is sec x plus a minus same thing. So same formula, log mod sec x plus b, and as this is a linear function, no need to divide by coefficient of x because x is a 1. Sorry, coefficient of x is 1. Now log a minus log b is log a upon b. So this is 1 upon sine a minus b into log mod sec x, that is sec x plus a, whole upon log sec x plus b, that is sec x plus b, right? Or you can write like this also, 1 upon sine a minus b in sine cos if you want to write, then 1 upon sec is cos. So answer is log mod cos x plus b upon cos x plus a and plus c. This is also answer. So you have to simplify according to answer given in your MCQ options. Okay. So these all are very important questions. This is for MCQ also. This question is also important for MCQ, right? So do practice at home. Question number 12, page 352. I is equal to integration x cube upon under root 1 minus x raised to 8. For applying the formula, we need here square. So I am writing square here first. So integration x cube upon under root 1 minus something square dx. So what we have to write here, if you want to take, if you want x raised to 8, then you have to write x raised to 4. So this is new. Instead of x, this is x raised to 4. So I am assuming x raised to 4 is equal to t. So let x raised to 4 is equal to t. So derivative of this is 4 times x cube dx is dt, and this is here x cube dx. So x cube dx is 1 upon 4 dt, right? So instead of this 1 upon 4 dt, this is I is equal to integration 1 upon 4 dt whole upon under root 1 minus t square, right? So this is a formula for sine inverse. So answer will be 1 upon 4 sine inverse t plus c. And what is t? T is x raised to 4. So answer is 1 upon 4 sine inverse x raised to 4 plus c. So this is your answer. Now next question is also nice and small question. So question number 12. Then question number 13, page 352. Question number 13 is I is equal to integration of e raised to x, right, whole upon 1 plus e raised to x and 2 plus e raised to x dx. This is a given, right? Now for this, what we have to do? this is e raised to x, right? So if we multiply and divide by 2, see here, I am multiplying and divide by 2, this is 2 times e raised to x, right? This is 1 plus e raised to x and 2 plus e raised to x dx. So now splitting out this e raised to x, so e raised to x plus 2 and plus e raised to x minus 1. So e raised to x plus 2 and e raised to x plus 1. So this makes a problem, right? So just a minute. Instead of this, suppose we assume, right? So all terms are in e raised to x. So we assume that e raised to x is equal to t. So let e raised to x is equal to t. So derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x dx is dt. So what is I here? I is integration dt upon t plus 1 and t plus 2, right? Now you are able to adjust the factor in numerator instead of taking partial fraction method. So I am writing here, this is t plus 2 and minus t plus 1, right? Whole upon t plus 2 and t plus 1 dt. So dt will become 2 minus 1 is 1. So I'm going to adjust this term, but I forget here is e raised to x in numerator also. So that's why that makes a problem. So taking separate this, what we get? Integration 1 upon t plus 1 dt minus integration, this will be cut. So 1 upon t plus 2 dt. So answer is log mod t plus 1. Now no need to explain anything. Derivative is numerator, both sides, right? Minus log mod t plus 2 and plus c. Now log a minus log b is log a upon b. So log a is t plus 1 upon b is t plus 2 plus c. And what is t? T is e raised to x. So answer will be log e raised to x plus 1 whole upon e raised to x plus 2 and plus c. This is your answer, right? Then question number 14, right? So question number 14 is also nice question. So question number 14, page 352. I is equal to integration. 14 question is 1 upon x square plus 1, x square plus 4. So x square plus 1, x square plus 4 dx. Similarly, like this, I am adjusting denominator in numerator. So I'm writing this factor first. So integration x square plus 4 first minus I am writing x square plus 1, right? Whole upon this is x square plus 1 and this is x square plus 4 dx, right? So what we did, x square cancel, 4 minus 1, that is 3. So we multiply by 3. So we must have to divide by 3. Now by forgetting this, what we get? 1 upon 3 integration, this will be cut. So answer is 1 upon x square plus 1 dx minus 1 upon 3 integration, this will be cut. So answer is 1 upon x square plus 4 dx. So this is the standard formula of 1 upon x square plus x square, that is tan inverse formula. So applying this formula, 1 upon 3 tan inverse x minus 1 upon 3, this is 1 upon a is 2 tan inverse x upon a is 2 and plus c. So answer will be 1 upon 3 tan inverse x minus, this is 1 upon 3 into 2, that is 1 upon 6 tan inverse x by 2 plus c. So this is your final answer. Got it? Question number 15, page 352. I is equal to cos 2x into e raised to log sin x. Now this is e and this is log. So answer of this is, according to this formula, e raised to log x base e, his answer is x. So according to this formula, I will be integration cos cube x into sin x dx. Now this is fx, this is f dash x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So we need minus here. So divide and multiply by minus. This is cos x whole cube, right? And this is minus sin x dx. So this is fx, this is f dash x. Either you can assume cos x is equal to t, right? So this is fx and this is f dash x, right? So answer of this is, you know, minus fx raised to n plus 1, right? So cos x raised to 4 whole upon 4 plus c. This is your answer, right? You have this formula, integration fx raised to n into f dash x dx, right? Then answer is f of x raised to n plus 1 whole upon n plus 1 plus c. This is your formula and we apply this formula here and we are going to prove this formula here also. So assuming here f of ax plus b is t, right? So we assume that let f of ax plus b is equal to t. So derivative of f bracket is f dash bracket. So this is f dash bracket and derivative bracket is a and dx is dt. That is f dash x, right, dx is equal to 1 upon a dt. What we get? 1 upon a dt. That is this. This value is 1 upon a dt. So what is your I? I is equal to integration f dash x dx is 1 upon a dt. So this is 1 upon a and f of this ax plus b is t. So this is t raised to n and dt. I am writing here 1 upon a is constant. So taking 1 upon a common, this is t raised to n dt. Applying simple first formula of integration x raised to n, that is 1 upon a. This is t raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 and plus c. What is t? T is f of ax plus b. So answer is 1 upon a f of ax plus b, right, whole raised to n plus 1 whole upon n plus 1 and plus c. So same formula is this, fx raised to n instead of ax plus b is n. Then f dash x is in multiplication. Then f dash x into fx raised to n dx is f of x raised to 1 power more. So 1 power more of this is 4 by 4. So this is your answer, right? Now same formula here and here. Now this is, so this applying here this formula, this is integration x cube and this is 1 upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx. Now derivative of the denominator is 4x cube, here is only x cube. So divide and multiply by 4, 1 upon 4 integration 4x cube upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx. Derivative of the denominator is in numerator, then answer of this is log more. So answer is 1 upon 4 log more x raised to 4 plus 1 plus c. Answer is 1 upon 4 log more x raised to 4 plus 1 plus c. So these all questions are 15, 16 and 17 and previous one questions are very important for MCQ, right, and also for boosted also, right. So do practice for this type of questions, right.